welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to finally be recording again. Finally got my lighting situation fixed. So today's video is going to be a worth the cash or pass video. And I have a lot of products to talk about, so I'm not going to linger right here. I'm just going to jump right on in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm not going to go in any specific order. I'm just going to pick up products randomly that I have laid out here. This first product is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. I actually did a first impression / wear test on this foundation, so I will link that below. This is $40. It retails for $40, and I do not think it's worth the cash. I elaborate on that in that video, so if you want to get more info on it, if it's something that you're interested in trying out, then you can check out that video. I'll try to link it below for you guys, okay? But yeah, I don't like it. Actually, I've never returned anything to Sephora, but I do plan to return that just as soon as I figure out how, because I ordered it online, so I'm not sure if I can take it into the store and return it, or so. If y'all know, let me know in the comments below, because I need to take it back. So, up next we have the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. And I've tried this before, and so I decided to just try it again in the little mini size. I do love the smell of this. I have to say that. I had forgotten that I love the smell of this, but I do love the smell of it. But I think that the Milani Make It Last setting spray works just the same. Like, I can literally tell no difference, and this is so much cheaper. So I don't think this is worth the cash. Up next is a blending sponge that I've been using that I really like. Y'all know that I really love the Real Techniques one, but then I tried out this L'Oreal, it comes in this box, L'Oreal Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender, and I did not know how I was going to feel about this at first, but honestly I love it more than the Real Techniques one. And you can get this at the drugstore, and it is so good. This little point is great for getting up in there for your concealer, and then this is so fast for all over your face. I just love it, and especially in the winter months. Like, I'm totally a sponge girl because I'm dry. It's like crocodile dry season right now. I hate it. Crocodile skin all winter long. It's awful. But the sponge is great, and mine is dirty, of course. Up next we have another little sample thing that I've been testing out. This is a Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray Thirsty Skin Relief. This honestly smells just, I think it's just water. I really honestly think that this is just water. It does not list the ingredients on the back of this little bottle, but it smells just like water, feels just like water. I would not ever pay for a full size of this. This is something you definitely would want to use before foundation, not after, because it's going to ruin your foundation after. The spritz is intense. And I think it's really just water. Like, I think they've bottled water and put a spritzer on it, and they're selling it. That's what I think. So, Clinique, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Okay, y'all know that I've kind of made it my personal mission to find a concealer that I like as well as the Tarte Shape Tape. And it has been a struggle. I have tried so many, and none of them even remotely compared. But I've found two that I love. And I've actually been using these more than I've used my Shape Tape. So that tells you that I actually really do love them. I think that they're great, and they are so inexpensive. So I'm so excited. This one is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. And I know that I had tried to get this one time before, and it ended up being like a snooky orange shade. So anyway, I finally went and found it in a store, and I had to get the shade Porcelain. I will say that the shade range sucks on these, because the shade Porcelain is the lightest shade, and it is still like, they need lighter shades because it's still not like super highlighty. But this is the little brush applicator, and let's see if I can get this up for you to see. That is what the shade looks like. So it's definitely not super light. So if you're more fair than me, this probably will not work to highlight under your eyes. But this one this brand will, and this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and honestly this is the one that I've been using so much lately. It's $6 on the ColourPop website. I got mine in the shade Fair Neutral, which is like the perfect shade. This is what the applicator looks like, and it's actually like kind of flimsy. You see how it bends? But it's awesome. And this is actually more hydrating under my eyes than the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this. Highly, highly, highly recommend you check this out. I would say that it's more medium to buildable full coverage as far as the concealer goes, which I don't mind. I actually like that because I don't want anything super heavy under my eyes. But it's what I'm wearing on my face today, and I love it. I think it is great. Totally think this is worth your cash. Up next, we have another super inexpensive product that I have been loving. This is the Jordana Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. Mine is in the shade 03 Deep. I use this for cream contour because, as I've already mentioned a zillion times on this channel and probably 15 times in this video, I'm super dry. So, as the weather causes me to get drier, I like to go in with cream contour, as many cream products as possible as opposed to powders, because powders and dry skin don't really mesh. So anyway, this is a great one, and I think it's like $3. I really, really, really love this. Speaking of dry skin, things I love, these two foundations. You guys, I've mentioned them both before separately, I believe, in different videos. But the number 7 Beautifully Matte, which by the way is the only foundation from the brand number 7 that I like. The rest of them I do not like at all. But this is the number 7 Beautifully Matte in the shade Cool Beige, combined with the Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 204 Natural Buff. I mix these two. Perfection for my dry skin for the winter time. And I do not set it with a powder. And it lasts all day, all night. I've had this on since 6:30 this morning. Still looks great. Doesn't settle really into fine lines. I love mixing these two foundations. Now, if you think that that's like so extra and you don't want to mix foundations, first of all, let me say, if you are super dry, strongly consider doing it. Because this, I think, is $15 and this is like $10. At Walgreens. So it's $25, and I know that that's kind of a lot, but you have to take into consideration it's a lot less than a high-end foundation still. The coverage is amazing, full coverage, and the finish of with combining these two is flawless. I love it, and I do put it on with a sponge, but they'll last a lot longer because you're not using, you know, you're only using like a pump of this and a pump of this, or half, whatever. So they'll last a lot longer, and I think that them mixed together are perfect. Now, if you are oily, I would skip out on this and just go with this, because I think that you would, really love this. The finish of this is amazing. I'm just too dry for it on its own. If you're normal, you could pick either or probably, depending on if you want to be glowy or if you don't. But I think that mixing them is like my holy grail foundation. Seriously. Next up, we have the Sephora brand Winter Flush Blush Kit. Say that 5 times fast. It comes with a really nice mirror and 4 different blushes and highlights to match. Now, what I like to do with these is swirl it into both and highlight, you know, like get the glow going. I love this blush kit. It is $16, worth every single penny. I don't know if this is limited edition or how long they're going to have it at Sephora, but it's $16, very travel friendly, perfect for travel. It has like the little magnetic closure. I love this. I totally think it's worth the cash. Oh, and plus also the blushes are intensely pigmented, so I would recommend going in with a light hand. Because they are intensely pigmented, but if you go in with a light hand, you're good to go. So just throwing that out there in case you do get it, and then you end up looking like a clown, and you're gonna be like, Amanda, you told me this was good. It is good, but you don't need to go in heavy-handed. Okay. Next up, I want to mention this Kiehl's brand Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Okay, this does not have a scent. It is hella expensive. It looks like this. It is super thick when you very first put it on, but it blends out like a dream. And I don't know what's in this. I don't know. But it is so freaking good. I love this. This is the best eye cream that I have ever used. And you know, it may just be that I'm thinking that it's so good because it feels so good. It feels so hydrating under my eyes. I put it on at night before I go to bed. I love this. I totally think this is worth your cash. If you're looking for a good eye cream and you want one that doesn't stink, and actually, like, you can put it on at night, and when you wake up in the morning, you can still see the hydration from where you applied it. Check this out. Kiehl's brand, really, really, really good. And y'all know I ain't gonna be recommending some expensive product if I don't think it's good. It's good. And the last product is one that I paid, I think it's $23 for, which I feel like is ridiculously expensive, but I do not regret it. It is amazing. And I'd heard that these were amazing, but you know, I hear a lot of things are amazing. And let's talk about, before I go into what this is and that I love, I do want to give an honorable mention to the Tatchi Dewy Setting Spray crap that everybody raves about. They're like, oh my god, it's so good, it's the best thing ever. Nobody mentioned that it smells horrific. Oh my god. I sprayed that stuff on me in the Sephora store, and I wanted to cut my neck off for the remainder of the day because it smells so disgusting. It stinks. I hate the way that it smells. And it's not a smell that you smell when you spray it on and then it goes away. It lingers. And I know that y'all think that I'm crazy weird about scents, and I am, but I even had all the girls that I work with smell my face, and they all agreed. So, that is not worth the $50, and it stinks. Literally. Smells bad. Why? Let's just throw this out here while we're on the subject. Why is anything that's going on your face, where your nose resides, scented? Why? Why wouldn't it all be unscented? I mean, that's just common sense to me. But apparently, not to the makers of all kinds of setting sprays and makeups and whatever, because I had the Huda Beauty foundation on, it smelled like fish worms, and then I had the Tatcha Dewy setting spray on, and it smelled like, ugh, I don't know, I've never even smelled anything like that, but it was horrifying. I'll tell you that. It was bad. Do not recommend that at all. I recommend that if you want to try that out, go into a Sephora store and spray it in there. Maybe not on your face, because it might make you want to cut your neck off. You know, maybe want to, right here. But smell it first before you pay $50 for it, because it's awful. Okay, so that was just a little side rant. Back to what I was going to mention. Stila, this is the Stila, what are these called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Molten Midnight. Holy moly. This is so freaking pretty. It is so pretty. I love this. And this will last forever because you just need the tiniest amount. But it is beautiful. It is worth the cash. If you want to have some blingin' eyeshadow and you are like searching for the perfect glittery, magnificent eyeshadow, look no further. It's $23, I do believe, and that is expensive, but it is totally, totally worth your cash because it is that good. And I will be purchasing other colors in it soon. I love it. Okay guys, so that is going to complete today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I've missed you. I'm so happy to be back recording. Let me know if you think this lighting setup is so much better. I feel like it is so much better. I really am liking the setup that I have right now. You know, I mean, ideally I would like to be in a beauty room with mega lights and whatever, but you know, you gotta play the hand you're dealt. But I feel like this lighting setup is a whole lot better. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified for future videos from me because you don't want to miss out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.